Hey y'all, Dylan here with the Endurance Studio. I'll be racing SAUER, the Sonoran Ultra Endurance Ride, and this is my bike check video. This is the first race of my 2026 season, and today I'm walking you through my bike, the bags, and the gear I'm hoping that gets me to the finish line. Quick reminder, before we dive in, if you're finding this channel helpful or entertaining, please subscribe and consider becoming a member or dropping a one-time super thanks. Members get early access and exclusive ad-free content, and your support keeps the podcast and videos like this one going. Shout out to new members, Brian Sims 4107, AFDL17, and Pint-Sized Adventurer. And thanks to LA Dennis 2009 and 300 Stacked for the amazing super thanks. I truly do appreciate all the support. All right, let's get into it. SAUER is in its second edition and offers two distances, roughly 130 miles with 6,000 feet of climbing or 315 miles with 15,000 feet of climbing. The race starts and finishes in Tucson, Arizona on mostly gravel with some pavement and brief single track sections. I'm taking on the 315 mile route, targeting a 35-hour finish at around 9 miles per hour moving average speed. So no sleep kit to speak of, just an emergency foil hot pocket pouch for the potential of 1 or 2 dirt naps. With forecasted lows in the mid-40s, the kit stays pretty light. If you want to go deep dive on all the gear, my full packing list, broken down by location and weight, is at the lighterpack.com link in the description. And if you haven't already, check out my January podcast episode with co-race director Dexter Kopus. It was a really fun conversation. My weapon of choice for this ride is my new Chaparral Angeles titanium drop bar do-anything bike with a Fox 32 Performance Stepcast 100mm fork, Shimano XT Di2 wireless rear derailleur with GRX drop bar shifters, a 32-tooth chainring, Reynolds carbon wheels, and the legendary Continental Race King 2.2s. This will be my first race on this bike, and I can't be more stoked. It's not the lightest bike I've ever owned, but it is the fastest and definitely the most comfortable on mixed terrain over time. The upright positioning and the beefy T47 bottom bracket create a I can do this climb all day sort of feeling. The cockpit includes an Ergon SM Pro seat and profile design aero bars. I will be navigating with my new favorite, the Coros Dura, and lighting the night with a Phoenix BC26R with 2 batteries. Simple but effective bikepacking bags. 2 Revelet feed bags, a dispersed full-length top 2 bag, and a dispersed seat bag. If you want to see all the fun little items I have crammed into these bags, check out that lighterpack.com link for a full breakdown. For food and water calculations, I've determined I consume about 3/4 of a liter of water per hour and eat around 250 calories per hour. Therefore, after looking at distances between resupply, I will be carrying 3 1-liter bottles on my bike and 2 liters in my vest on my back. I will be placing a priority on consuming the weight on the back first so that I avoid chafing and some saddle sore possibility. I plan to eat mostly real gas station food where possible instead of gels or powders. And I need capacity for up to 6,000 calorie carry, which is about 23 hours at the speed I'll be going between the longest resupplies. I will start with Laura bars and trail mix and pick up what I can where I can. Testing showed I do lose a significant amount of sodium in my sweat, so I'm replenishing with about 1,000 milligrams of sodium per liter of water lost in my sweat. So in other words, I'm carrying 26,000 milligrams of sodium to supplement. I have a fairly standard proto repair kit, extra battery for the XT derailleur, extra universal derailleur hanger, and of course squirrel's nut butter for saddle chafing and general down there hygiene. My warm layers include an Outdoor Research sun shirt with hood, Patagonia Houdini enlightened equipment, Torrid puffy jacket, Pearl Izumi knee warmers, extra pair of warm waterproof socks, Gore windstopper over socks and over gloves, and finally Itwa Outfitters rain over mitts, just for extra warmth and wind protection. This is probably a bit overkill, all this warm stuff, but my last 2 rides from last season, I just froze my ass off all through the night, and I'm just not interested in doing that again. In the mid-40s in the desert, it can be deceptively cold. All right, guys, I'm keeping this one short and sweet today, so that does wrap up this bike check video. I hope it's been helpful. Do you think I'm overpacking or underpacking for this race? I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you after my next adventure.